Time to wake up. It's Saturday morning. Find some milk and cereal. Grab a bowl and spoon. No, a bigger spoon. Head to the living room and take a seat on the floor while Joseph and Chris present to you Saturday Morning Cartoon!
Hello everybody, welcome to Cartoon Boom! This is a show where we wake up with the Saturday morning sun, popped on the floor, the big blood sugar is here, and we'll try your favorite cartoons, both old and new. I'm Joseph.
Jingle jangle, I'm Chris.
Oh boy. I mean, I guess that's appropriate because we're kind of celebrating Christmas in July,
Yeah.
but is this really a celebration?
No,
Yeah.
it's a
No.
burden.
I feel like something was taken from me, not given to me.
It's
Because this morning we watched The Christmas Tree.
it's a burden. It's just like when Santa's got that big old sack on his back and he can feel like all of the cartilage in his spine compressing. That's how I feel after watching this one. It doesn't feel good. I feel like I've got to go to the chiropractor pretty much every day for the rest of my life now.
Who do we have to thank for this movie?
Jack Fox via Discord.
Hey, thanks,
Who would
bud.
have guessed that? I mean, for those of you that know Jack Fox, if you are in our Discord, if you're not, you should join our Discord. But if you do know him, Jack, buddy,
I thought we were friends, man. I thought we were
Why?
friends.
why we played Fall Guys with you? Why did you do
We played
this?
a game with you one time. I thought we were best friends.
Twice. We've done it
Oh,
twice
it was
now.
twice.
Why
You're
are
right.
Why are you so mean to us? It hurts.
So the special, The Christmas Tree, aired in 1991, written by Nels Christensen, directed by Flammarion Ferreira, produced by Flammarion Ferreira Films. This was a single special and only ran one time on the USA Network. For a short synopsis, heartless Miss Mavilda runs an orphanage where kids live in miserable conditions because she keeps all the donation money for herself. She hires a new assistant who, along with Santa, helps the kids finally have a Merry Christmas.
I mean, I guess sort of.
I mean, those are the basic beats of it.
That makes it sound, though, that Santa Claus is way more involved than he really is. He doesn't show up till the very end.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
There's like nothing Christmassy about this movie till the end of the movie.
Right. The orphan kids don't even know what Christmas is. And that's kind of, I mean, that's sad. Yeah, I get it. I get what they're going for, but
Yeah.
still,
Oh, man.
this was the least Christmassy Christmas special that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Santa Claus Conquers the Martians was a better Christmas special than this one.
Oh, that's not hard. The bar was real low on this. Real low bar.
So who are some of the actors who played in this film?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let everybody know this. I did look into these actors and actresses, and I can tell you, this is all they've ever done.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, well, at first I wasn't gonna look far into them because of how disappointed I was. Then I was like, well, okay, I'll look and just see. I just want to know for my own curiosity. I can't find another single credit for anyone else in this entire thing. So that's that. It makes a lot of sense, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, so the narrator, who also also the voice of Santa Claus, also the voice of Buzz. So do you remember the child, Joseph, that sounded like a weird alien robot?
I do. I'll never forget him.
There you go. That's Buzz. That was voiced by a man named William Griffin. So that would be why, because it was a grown adult man probably talking like this. And then they ruined any semblance of, like, I don't know, sounding human with this with this character. It's awful. Mrs. Mavilda, voiced by Helen Quirk, which is kind of a fun name. Quirk. Sounds like she should be a Batman villain.
Or somebody who's in the My Hero Academia universe.
Oh, there we go. The voice of Judy was provided by Karen Drygas, which I thought was going to be Dry Gas, and that's a disappointment to find out it's pronounced differently. The mayor and Ray, voiced by Paul White. Lily, voiced by Ellie Drygas, which is actually Karen Drygas's daughter. Pappy, which is not an old man, as you would assume by the name. It is, in fact, a small child, voiced by Eyal Kleinman. Louis, voiced by Maya Melzer. Sarah and Helen, voiced by Maki Becker. Maria, voiced by Michelle Becker. and Bob, voiced by Liana Kleinman. And there's your cast. I couldn't find the star of the show, Mel, who's just like, what do you want?
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? Couldn't find a voice for him in any of the places I checked. So that was a disappointment.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
He was the best one in this film.
What do you want?
I keep saying film. Special.
Special.
Hardly a film.
It was certainly special.
Yeah. So here's a few tasty marshmallows. Well, I say a few. It's not. Here's a couple tasty marshmallows out of our big bowl of Christmas tree cereal. And I say tasty, but that's an overstatement. This obscure Christmas special gained some attention after it was reviewed in the worst Christmas special ever in 2013. I've never seen the worst Christmas special ever, but I don't know if it's specifically about this or if it's like listing some of the worst ones, but I want to look into it because now I'm super curious.
Yeah, me too.
And the USA Network only aired this special one time in 1991, and it was never shown again, like I was referring to in the beginning. Never shown again. So this is, we'll go ahead and say like we found this on YouTube because I guess it was probably put up there after its resurgence. So if you want to go watch it, which I don't recommend you do, it's on YouTube. You can go find it.
You can find it. You cannot find it anywhere else. We checked
We tried to check streaming sites.
We checked every possible streaming service, and it cannot be found.
Nope.
So you
And
can't
there's
even
no
rent
physical media of it.
You can't rent it. You can't buy it. It just cannot be found.
Hardly exist.
Yes.
Even after watching it, I still am not convinced it's real. Like it's so weird.
You're having a little bit of a crisis after watching this. You were just
I was like, that can't be real.
You're like pinching yourself to make sure you're awake.
Oh,
This is a nightmare.
so had you ever heard of this before?
No, I don't think so. I mean, like I always get that problem when we're introduced to certain things where it's just like, maybe I've heard of this, but I don't think I have.
This is one I definitely haven't heard of. And I've heard of a lot of Christmas specials and seen a lot of them too, but nope, this one went right under my radar. I guess because it's so rare, obscure.
Maybe our parents were protecting us
probably
as children.
Oh, could you imagine being someone who actually watched it during its original airing?
Oh man,
You'd be a broken person.
That would have been so. Okay,
what if you were a kid who watched it?
That would have been the time where if I'm actually watching it, I'm sitting down and it's on TV, like live on TV, and watching this. That's when I would start questioning reality. Like, wait, what?
Is this a joke?
This is really
Is it April
airing?
Fool's Day?
Yeah. Okay. But hey, everyone, if this episode doesn't ruin you from loving or even just tolerating our show, please do us a favor and make sure you are subscribed and throw us a rating wherever you are subscribed and share the show with your friends on social media. Sharing the podcast is the best way to help us out, and we can grow the audience to keep this thing running. And speaking of keeping things running, if you would want to consider a monthly donation over on patreon.com/nerdsloth, you can actually find a video of us watching this movie, The Christmas Tree, and see our raw reactions as we first witness the carnage of this cartoon. There's a teaser over on YouTube right now to give you just a little taste of what you've got to look forward to. But yeah, okay, that's enough. I just want to get this over. Let's get into this thing. Let's get into the plot, man.
There's a lot to it, but there's really not at the same time.
Just like, is there?
Well, okay. I mean, it seems like it would be more complex than it is because the what was the family's name?
I don't remember their. I don't know if
they're Kindles. The Kindles. Judy, Ray,
Lily,
and Pappy.
Yeah. Oh, Pappy.
They moved to this town that's very far up north, and they are trying to find a place to stay or looking for work. So the dad, Ray, goes out to try to find a job. It's basically a Bing Crosby knockoff. And then Judy, they go to the mayor's office because I guess that's what you do in small towns when you're looking for work. And the mayor sets her up as an assistant to Mrs. Mavilda at the orphanage. So that's the initial setup of it. But then we start seeing things go very wrong at the orphanage itself as the mayor comes in. And this is a scene. Well, actually, they intro us by telling us about how bad the orphanage is and what Miss Mavilda is doing with the money that the mayor provides her. We see the gambling setup. We see him coming in and handing her double money bags like he always
These
does.
very suspiciously phallic money bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They always come in pairs.
It's
and-
always a pair.
Yeah. And we see this scene multiple times throughout because they just decide to show us every time she's playing poker, it's
They
the
just
same
reuse
scene.
the same.
Every time he brings money, it's the same scene.
that same animation. They just reuse it like 5 or 6 times in this.
And he
thing.
doesn't even move like when he's talking. He's just sitting there holding the money, talking to her, and
Yep.
holding the money the entire time.
Yeah. Just holding it straight out, which I gotta say, dude must have some strength.
I
If he
assume
can
there's
hold-
gold coins in there.
Yeah. Do you know how like heavy sacks of coins can be? And he just holds them, just straight armed, holds them out for like an entire conversation like that. And he does it multiple times.
And he's very talkative too.
Yeah, he's strong for a mayor.
But the mayor is a good guy in this situation. He's just gullible because he thinks that she's spending this money on the children themselves. And the way she tricks him, I guess, is by dressing the children up, only 2 kids up every time he visits in these nice clothes. And then like right when he leaves, she rips the clothes off of them and puts them back up in the closet.
Yeah, literally the kids are still like standing right where they were when the mayor was there. And like as soon as he closes the door to leave, she's just tearing this dress off this little girl. And I was like, Jesus,
Yeah.
oh my God.
It's weird.
It's creepy. Yeah, Mavilda just gambles and drinks away all of the money that she gets. She calls her friends. She gets real drunk. They play cards and she's just like, I'm going all in.
Yeah.
And she's always got hangovers the next day. She's got the largest bags under her eyes. Those bags are bigger than the money bags that she was given.
When Judy and her kids move in, she's like, your kids don't get any special treatment. They're going to be treated like the rest of the orphans. So they don't get to stay in your room with you. They have to stay with the other kids and be treated as such and wake up at a certain time. And you
I'm
have to
gonna
cook
give them
breakfast and
lice.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. All those bad things. That's basically the setup for everything in this movie. And then the only real source of hope for the kids is this weird tree. Well, it's not a weird tree. It's a big
just a
pine tree outside of the orphanage, which they have named Mrs. Hopewell because it gives them hope. And they assume it's going to like bring them parents or a family or something and get them out of
Yeah.
that orphanage. I don't know why.
That's kind of a
because
leap.
they don't even know about Christmas or believe in it. So they have no idea about any of all that stuff. So
They basically like pray to this tree, I guess.
yeah, they're kind of like they have a cult following towards that tree.
Yeah. They
And,
worship this tree. They do believe the tree will give them parents.
Yes, and
that is stated multiple times.
because parents grow on trees, I guess.
Yes.
But
I mean,
yeah. So Judy, like seeing that the tree brings them joy, like she builds a little kind of mini like play park around it. Like she builds a swing on it and then a wooden slide,
Oh
which
God.
is gonna give you splinters.
That splinters all the way down.
Yeah.
All the way down your legs and your nethers.
Ugh.
Oof. Yeah, that's not good, guys. That's not good at all.
God, there's really okay. So when I said it was a complicated plot, it's not. That's it, man. That's really it. Because after that, it's just showing like rinse and repeat sort of thing where it's Mrs. Mavilda doing something bad, Judy trying to console the children.
Oh, did we say that Ray just left?
Oh yeah,
basically?
Ray was gone the whole time.
He's been gone. So
I guess
Ray,
he's looking for work.
yeah, Ray the husband, I think, yeah, he was just like, so you're going to go there. I'm going to go find a job, I guess, somewhere else and never see you. So he's just out of the picture
Right.
until the very end of the movie. So he's gone.
Yeah. He pieced out immediately.
So it's just Judy with these kids. And basically at one point the mayor comes by and he's like, I want to buy these kids some Christmas presents and some brand new clothes for everybody. Can't wait to see them. But then Mrs. Mavilda, in her typical fashion, is just like, I'm going to gamble these kids' money again. Like
She
literally
immediately,
says that out loud.
right when the mayor leaves, she calls her friend and is like, you down for a game tonight?
Yeah, calls Helen.
Oh yeah.
She goes all in, and loses all of it.
Right.
And then the kids are all hyped up because Judy had been telling them they're going to get new clothes because, that's what the mayor asked for. And then, once she doesn't tell Judy why. She just tells Judy, like, hey, they're not going to get any new clothes. You have to do what I say. And they're not allowed to play outside anymore. It's because she doesn't want the mayor to see that they never got their new clothes and stuff.
Right.
So it's like all these kids get even more things taken away from them. It's so sad.
So the setup after that for the next part is one of the little girls hears Mrs. Mavilda talking to her friend and saying that she's going to set Judy up to be the bad guy so that she can take the fall instead. And she's going to make it seem like Judy stole something from her friend, while at the same time setting up for that same friend to come and cut down Mrs. Hopewell, the tree.
Yes. But the little girl doesn't get a chance to tell Judy in time before Judy leaves, because she's just like, I got to go tell her. And then immediately Mrs. Mavilda, who was upstairs, like in this room while the girl was outside the room and should have not gotten down there so fast, is suddenly right in front of Judy talking to her.
Yeah.
The time and space means nothing.
No, they're teleporting
this
everywhere.
movie. They teleport everywhere. Like, no joke. It's going to happen
The scene cuts
later.
are so abrupt. You don't get a chance to even breathe.
No. Judy leaves. Everything gets worse for the kids. And then, so Judy's kids, who are still there with the orphans because they didn't get to go with, decide, hey, we got to go get, you know who can fix this? Santa Claus. Santa Claus has definitely got this woman's number. Like, he's gonna save our tree. He's gonna keep this woman from framing our mom. So they get this dog that sneaks in and out of the orphanage that they have called Licorice. So the two kids and Licorice set out to the North Pole. I do gotta appreciate this much. Goes about as well as you would imagine two kids and a dog going out into the wilderness in the snow. It goes about as well as that should go. You know,
Yeah.
it's bad. They get attacked by a bear. One of them falls off a cliff and disappears.
Right.
Yeah, that's great. Like, it was Lily. Lily falls off the cliff. She's just gone.
This bear it's
Baloo.
It's Baloo. They basically just took the model of Disney's Baloo from the Jungle Book and used it as this ferocious bear attacking everyone. And I swear that dog looks like one of the dogs from 101 Dalmatians, just maybe reskinned.
Yeah, it looks like a larger version of
The Scotty dog?
Of Scotty, who was in both 101 Dalmatians and he was in Lady and the Tramp. He's in both movies.
Okay. Yeah.
It makes an appearance in both, which is interesting. There's actually some interesting crossover with those two movies. If you never noticed,
I didn't.
there's multiple dog characters that appear in both.
Oh, neat.
Which is cool.
So it's
Yeah.
like a little
It's
dog
shared,
multiverse.
Yeah, it's a dog shared universe.
Cool.
Those are both better movies.
Of course.
So Pappy and Licorice come home very defeated.
Right.
Luckily,
because they lost his sister.
Yeah, she's dead. Luckily, there's a horrible car accident, and Judy can't go to this dude's house where she was going to get framed. So she has to turn the car around and head back. When she goes back, she finds that both her kids are missing, and is kind of okay with it.
She takes it pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just stops asking questions about him
She's like,
immediately.
All right.
Yeah, and just is more concerned about the tree and Mrs. Mavilda and all that stuff.
That leads to the confrontation outside by the tree where it's about to get cut down by I think Mrs. Mavilda calls the guy and wants to fast forward the cutting down of the tree, offers more money so that he can come sooner because he was going to do it
Judy got
after
back.
Christmas. Yeah, because Judy got back and she can't be framed anymore. So she's like, all right, great. Just whatever. Just come cut down the tree now. I'll pay you. And so he comes by, gets the chainsaw out and doesn't start to cut it. But as he's about to, all the kids come gather around and then Judy's there now as well. They surround the tree to protect it from being cut down. And
Mrs. Mavilda's like, I don't care. Cut through them.
Basically.
Yeah, she doesn't care. She's like, they'll move.
And that's when the
Just
mayor
do it.
finally comes by or drives by and he's like, hey, what's going on here?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You goose.
What's that chainsaw for?
What are you gonna chainsaw those kids, you silly?
What's happening? And
Yeah.
so he comes out and like,
Well, and that's when her son shows up again, like at that
oh
point.
yeah, and
Like
tells
right when the mayor shows up too.
and tells her that
Yeah, my sister's
oh
dead.
yeah, sorry, Lily's gone, and
Yeah.
she's just like, oh my god, and that was it. That was her reaction to it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
As they're like the mayor's just like, no, like I can't believe you, Mrs. Mavilda. That's terrible. Like we're not going to do this. This tree is going to stay. These kids, like I can tell now that I'm actually paying any kind of attention. Have no
They
new
don't have new
clothes.
clothes at all.
They look pretty terrible and malnourished. This is not kosher. I don't like this at all. That's when Mrs. Mavilda grabs the chainsaw herself, and she's like, I'm just gonna cut this thing down myself. And you see like the reaction of all the kids. For whatever reason, Lily is in the reaction shot, even though she's supposed to be gone and missing. She's just
she's
like
no.
yeah. And then Santa shows up. No joke, guys. Santa lightning bolts the crap out of Mrs. Mavilda. Just freaking Thor
Santa
just smites her.
Force lightnings Mrs. Mavilda. He must be a gray Jedi
Bam.
since he practices both peace and uses the dark side powers when necessary.
Yeah.
So she's just gone, like for now.
I thought
like,
she
she's
got-
completely off the
I
screen. It
thought
looked
she
like she got
exploded,
obliterated
yeah.
because like her body wasn't even there.
Yeah.
And that's when Santa like comes around, and when he lands, Lily gets out. So I guess
She's-
Santa saved her.
She's just teleporting all over the place.
Yeah,
Lily is basically Loki or something.
yeah.
She's popping up all over the place. Santa gives this smile,
Oh.
and it is the
His
creepiest.
menacing smile.
That is a scary Santa.
And Santa's voice is downright demonic.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Christmas, everyone.
Yikes. Oh my God. He causes fireworks on the tree to give it lights, I guess.
And that's when the mayor declares it like
This is a
I
Christmas
guess
tree.
a city monument or something that can't be cut down anymore. And then the town just kind of looks like it's much closer to the tree than it looked like it was before.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
Well,
happening
the
there.
orphanage kind of disappeared.
Yeah. Even though now Judy's in charge of the orphanage, or at least in charge of those kids, and Judy's husband, Ray,
He just
it's no
shows
wonder
up
he can't get
all
a
of a
job.
sudden.
Well, also, it's no wonder he can't get a job because he can't count. He's just like, Judy, we're going to take care of these 9 kids. There's only 7 kids.
There's only 7. There's always only been 7.
Right.
And there's never at any point been 9 kids.
Yeah, he was very specific about it. He couldn't have just said all these kids or whatever.
9. Gotta be 9
kids.
9 kids, Judy.
If he had said 8, I would have been like, okay, maybe they're talking about licorice too, but
The
9?
dog? Yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
Maybe he's including Mavilda, because then they're just like, by the way, we all forgive you and you're part of the
Oh
family.
yeah, Mavilda's much better now. They
Yeah.
say that in the outro.
They literally say she's doing okay.
Well,
she's
yeah,
doing good.
Because like towards the end, like she walks out from behind a building. It's like, where did you go?
Oh yeah, Judy puts that hand like up under her face, like, you know, you see it happen in like romantic scenes, like when you're about to like go in for the kiss, you put the hand up right, kind of like the palm goes right under the chin and the fingers are up on that cheek and you pull them in and you're like, oh, they're going for it. But that's what Judy did to Miss Mavilda. And I was like, whoa,
And
whoa.
then Miss Mavilda was smiling.
Merry Christmas to us.
I know. I don't know. Judy, yes. Miss Mavilda, no. No.
So then they're just like, hey, now Judy's in charge. Mrs. Mavilda is now her assistant. And now Mrs. Mavilda is good because she learned that good wins every time.
I guess her gambling addiction is over.
She's
After
no
being
longer-
struck by lightning, she learned her lesson.
Yeah, I think I think she got electro like shock therapy.
Or something.
That's what we were talking about when we watched it. Is like, I think like she got scrambled. Just boof.
She got the bad zapped right out of her.
Yeah, just destroyed that part of her brain.
Oh, man. Well, Chris, looks like it's about time we send our inner kids to gather with the orphans under Mrs. Hopewell and wish for their enemies to be smited by Santa's force lightning, then see what they thought of the Christmas tree.
This cartoon was a mess for sure, but holy crap! When did Santa get lightning powers where he can just zap people on the naughty list? What happened to just giving people coal? This is why I never celebrate the holidays with orphans.
This movie was just bad. No one sounded like they even cared. The animation was all over the place, and Mrs. Mavilda's monster face really creeped me out. But it was fun seeing Baloo go berserk and try to take out those kids at least.
Okay, so I have to ask because, I'm curious. Was there anything you actually liked about this movie?
I enjoyed the laughs I had along the way. What about you?
Yeah, it was one of those movies that's funny bad. It's like, aside from the terrifying scenes that it had with Mrs. Mavilda's like monster face and then Santa's knowingly weird
the creepy
look,
like don't tell anyone
yeah
look he gives, like,
this
don't
is
tell
Santa's
your parents,
secret.
don't tell your parents, like that look
Everyone
he had.
beware.
That's awful.
So I guess the good part about it, if you were to say there was one, would be the accidental comedy of it.
Man,
the unintentional comedy.
Her getting just annihilated by that lightning bolt was fantastic.
That was pretty great. Or when her lower torso appeared in the scene before her upper one
Oh
did.
yeah, like her skirt was there and just her legs, and then all of a sudden her torso's there. Oh man.
And the mayor's hat.
Was constantly jiggling around. And that was, dude, I was dying with that. That was so funny.
All the kids looked like they were so tired.
They looked like old, tired.
They had those
people.
like face lines, and then they had their eyelids were always a little bit lower than they needed.
I swear to God, one of those kids had crow's feet.
Yeah, they've seen some stuff.
They were just so stressed out.
Okay, so what'd you dislike? I mean, this is an easy question.
Here's my long list.
What were your main ones?
Well, okay, so here we go. The animation was probably the worst I've seen. At least some of the worst I've seen in my entire life. I mean, everything went wrong. Like, characters were moving in ways they shouldn't be. Inanimate objects were constantly moving. Lines would disappear. Colors would change. I mean, you name it. Eyes would go wonky. You would see characters, like, animation styles completely change in certain areas. The designs were awful. Just, oh God, it was a mess, a total mess. What do you think about the animation? I think we could just literally go like bit by bit, because I think we're both going to have stuff to say about it.
Yeah, I mean, the animation was really bad. Like, it was, and it's not even just like the style of it. The style of it on the outside, it looked like it could have been fine, but it was just so janky. Every time anyone was talking, their heads were like wobbly and their eyes would be kind of shifting around in their face. It just was so inconsistent.
Yeah.
It didn't make any sense. And they reused so many scenes, which, you know, coming from like cartoons like Masters of the Universe, any Filmation cartoon where it's like
they always do it.
A lot of reused animation, but they did it right. They did it well. And this one, it was just like a direct cut of the same scene just to put in a new scene to fill some time.
Mm-hmm.
And this whole thing was only 43 minutes long, so it's not like needed to fill that much time.
Right.
I don't know why they chose that style for the kids either, or for anybody really. You know, the way that I will say that the way that Judy looked, like she looked like a normal
she looked
person.
Totally fine.
Yeah, she looked fine, but everyone else looked off in some way. And
those kids had the creepiest smiles I've ever seen in my life.
Their smiles just went all the way across their faces.
That was nightmare fuel.
Yeah, Ray had such light skin. He looked like he was a zombie or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a mess.
Okay, voiceover, the audio quality. I can say this for sure. This voiceover was the worst I have ever heard in a published production. Like, without a doubt, the absolute worst ever. And it's not just the editing. It wasn't just the quality. It was also the voiceovers themselves. All of it was bad. Every single one of them was definitely, did not know what they were doing. Were definitely reading from something and not reading well. Some of them were like, they got actual kids to voice a couple of the kids, not a lot of them. Which kudos, because I do like when you get kids to do it, but some of those kids, you couldn't understand a word they said.
Like that one part where where Lily was talking to Pappy, and he was like, "Where'd you get that picnic basket from? And she was just like, a window. And you're like, what did she say? I didn't get it.
We both like yelled out loud because we couldn't tell
like,
what was
what?
happening. You know, you had the one older guy trying to voice the child where they just put so many filters on him. He
Yes.
sounded like an alien. Just all of the voice over was terrible.
Yeah. This is one of the examples where it sounded like everybody was phoning it in. Like nobody cared.
Yes.
Even the kids sounded like they're phoning it in. The ones that were kids, some were obviously like either
Much older.
adults or at least
Or
teenagers voicing kids. But then there was the overly modulated kid that you were talking about, the robot kid, where it's
Yeah.
like they didn't even try to fix that. Nobody listened back to it and it was like, you know what, this sounds bad. Let's just have one of the other kids do this voice. They're just
Yeah.
like, nah, this is fine.
Yeah.
No one will notice.
Like, who cares?
Everyone will notice. It was so bad. And then Santa's demonically deep voice
Oh
is
my
like,
God. Yeah.
it was like strangely creepy. Like he could have gone without saying anything and it would have been fine. But they had him talk, but his voice was just so deep. It was just unnatural. So it kind of like hit that uncanny valley of like, what? This isn't a voice. This
Yeah.
isn't a real voice.
They definitely modulated him too.
Yeah.
Into that, like, I don't know, a voice you would expect to hear in like a Diablo game.
Yeah. They use the same modulator, the bad modulator they used for the kid, but the other side of it just to deepen his voice. Oh, it was weird.
And it's all this, and it was all the same voice actor for that too. That,
was it?
that kid and Santa? It was the
Oh.
same guy.
Jeez.
It was because it was also the guy that was the narrator.
that makes
I
sense.
think it's just that he couldn't do other voices, so they just relied on using modulation, which was a horrible idea.
It was not a good idea. No.
Another dislike I had was it had nothing to do with Christmas till the very end. This could have taken place at any time of the year. Christmas was just the backdrop until Santa shows up to almost murder the orphanage owner and light the tree. Like, other than that, Christmas had nothing to do with this movie.
Right.
So, I mean, the idea of this being a Christmas special, it didn't make sense.
No, this is definitely not a movie you would put up there as something you would want to rewatch ever. It's not going to stand up there with Frosty the Snowman or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or Year Without a Santa Claus, which I know a lot of people don't like, but I really like that movie too. So it's like, this is not amongst the worst, but at least for myself, the worst Christmas special I've ever seen.
Oh, for sure. And here's the last thing I wanted to point out. And I want to ask a question to you. What was the lesson?
If you do good things will happen to you. Maybe
I don't know. Like, I was just, what is it? Don't abuse children?
That
Don't
that's a
trust the
given.
orphanage? I don't know.
Beware Santa.
Yeah, beware Santa. Mayors, don't give your money to people that you don't totally vet out. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they were trying to go for.
I'm not. I feel like they had a plan for what the moral of the story was going to be, where it's like, just do good and good things will happen to you, but it didn't pan out that way.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, they're like, do good things will happen to you. But so many horrible things happen to those kids before just one good thing happened.
Well, I mean, it
You
was an
know?
overall good thing though, because Miss Mavilda's gone and now they have 9 kids
But that's the
minus
problem.
2.
Miss Mavilda isn't gone. She's still there. She's just the assistant now.
What do you think that like Judy's like, okay, the kids are your boss now, so the kids get to command her around? Because that would be awesome.
I definitely doubt it. I doubt it.
Judy doesn't have it in her. She's too nice.
Judy is very nice, and she's a rule follower. Because even when she knew Miss Mavilda was doing bad things, she still followed those rules.
Well, what would you rate this?
Well, I mean, this is the worst cartoon I've seen or heard. In all the years of doing this podcast, this is the absolute worst cartoon I think we have seen. I can't believe this even made it to the air. I do understand why it never aired again and why it's so hard to find, because it needs to be buried. But because it's Cartoon Boom, we've basically cursed the world by bringing it back to your attention, and I'm sorry. So with that, I gave this cartoon a whopping 0 bowls of creepy Santa cereal out of 5. And you can blame Jack Fox from our Discord for making this happen.
Oh, I didn't know we could give zeros.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this was not only the worst Christmas movie I've ever seen, but one of the worst cartoon anythings I've ever seen. I thought that we had seen some of the worst stuff out there when we're talking about like, what was it? Not Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, was it Panda Warrior Panda Adventure?
Panda,
Warrior
Adventures of
Adventure?
Panda Warrior.
There we go.
Yeah,
One of those words.
I thought that was one of the worst things, but I would gladly watch that again over watching this.
I would marathon an entire series of that before watching this again.
Yes, give me more Rob Schneider pandas before you give me any more, before you even talk about this with me again.
Oh.
This was so bad. And it was just so joyless, I think, was the real like crux of it. Like, nobody seemed happy. Even after everything worked out, everyone just gave such a dry delivery. You just never felt anything from this movie. You didn't feel sorry for the kids, really, because it didn't even seem like they cared.
Yeah.
So overall, I'd give the Christmas tree, if we can give zeros, I'm going to say 0 big bowls of Beware Santa Stare cereal out of 5, and definitely recommend avoiding this at all costs. Even if you're morbidly curious, the only thing you're going to gain from watching this is confusion and or sadness. So just stay away from it. And it's no wonder this thing only aired one time.
I will say this. If you want to dance with the devil, then get this on YouTube, get a big group of friends together. And I don't mean 1 or 2. I mean, get the biggest group, get every friend you can possibly find. Get them in a room, get a bunch of eggnog and all kinds of stuff around Christmas time, and play a drinking game to this movie, virgin eggnog, if you are of a younger age. But yeah, just do it that way if you're going to do it at all. So before we go, we do have a 5-star review with a comment on Apple Podcasts. So huge thank you to Emma Soccer 66 for leaving us a comment. And we're going to go ahead and read this out. She said, first of all, yay! As an early 2000s baby, I went in knowing maybe 2 or 3 of the cartoons you talked about, but I have added so many new ones to my repertoire. From Street Sharks to Your Name, each cartoon is so entertaining to hear about, and I still torture my friends with Turbo Teen to this day. My inner kid would give this 5 bowls of Lava Jesus cereal out of 5. Keep up the good work. Dude, I love this. I love this review.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love all the jokes.
All the callbacks.
I love the callbacks. Okay, I just want everyone to know, Joseph and I talk about Turbo Teen
at least once a week.
Like all the time. We are constantly talking about Turbo Teen. And also about how we want to turn it into a live action.
We want to find out how we can get the rights to it. Yeah.
I would love to do that. So that would be really great. Oh, I just realized I thought that we only had 1. We actually have 2 more. So we had 3.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Well, yes. Thanks again to Emma Soccer 66. That was an amazing.
Thank you, Emma. That's an amazing review. I love that.
I love that. I love that so much. Another 5-star review and comment from Los Double Dose with a suggestion. Says, love the show, you guys. If you ever get an opportunity, could you guys check out Savage Dragon? It's a classic from the USA days of showing cartoons. Oh, we know how Savage
we were
Dragon is.
just talking about Savage Dragon the other day.
Yes,
so yes, definitely yes.
Okay. And then this last review, 5 stars from Hedges Wordajibajerd. Another one of those random keystrokes, I guess. Says, hi, I love your podcast. Please do Rise of the Ninja. Oh,
you read that already.
We've read this one. Oh, they edited it. They edited it to add something.
Oh,
okay. So they added something on there. They added more suggestions. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Orcus Cosmic, and the new Danger Mouse or Stretch Armstrong, and the Flex Fighters, and Thundercats Roar. Wow, you're adding an awful lot there. We'll put a few of those on there. I probably won't add all of them because we have so many, but I will add a few in there for sure. And then, oh no, at the very end, they say Papa Smurf probably still waits.
Possibly still waits.
Yeah.
I feel like we've appeased him though. I thought
how have we
done.
not? What else do you need from us, Papa Smurf?
We gave him what he wanted.
What's left?
Wait, what was it he wanted? I don't remember.
I don't know.
We gave him everything.
He never specified.
What did it cost us?
Everything. Well, thank you to everyone who left the reviews and leaving us all of the really good suggestions for adding things. I'm really excited to do some of those. And no thanks to Jack Fox for suggesting this. And if anyone does want to reprimand him, you can join the Discord and yell at Jack for doing this. So there you go.
Well, listeners, looks like our milk supply is now run dry, so it's time for us to say goodbye. And in 2 weeks, we'll be watching
Glitch text suggested via Twitter by @RetroCabal. I know nothing about this.
I also know I have no comments.
I have no comments.
Thank you. Well, but it was at the top of the list.
It was voted to the very top, so I'm hoping it's good and it will cleanse the palate.
Yeah, anything would cleanse the palate right now.
Anything will be better.
This filthy taste in my soul.
Anything has to be better.
There goes Christmas.
No.
And once again, I'm Joseph.
And I'm Chris Jingle Jangle.
And we'll see you in 2 Saturdays.
Presented by Nerdsloth.
A place for lazy nerds.
If you like what you heard, consider donating at patreon.com/nerdsloth so we can continue bringing you quality shows. Be sure to also leave us a review and share your favorite episodes and clips on social media. If you're looking for more content, visit us at nerdsloth.com.